And I'm here today to help us with our application problem for Module 5, Lesson 13. So before we begin, let's go over our standard. It's adding and subtracting within 100. Our objective is I can add using strategies based on place value. Our vocabulary should be pretty familiar. The word add, to bring two or more numbers together to make a new total, and the word sum, the result of adding two or more numbers together. For example, the sum of 1 plus 1 is 2. Our mathematical practices today are number 2. I can think about words, numbers, and symbols to solve problems, so that's thinking about math. And number 4, modeling math. I can show my work in many different ways. So let's start our application problem. Ben is a clock collector. He had 8 digital clocks and 5 circular clocks. How many clocks does Ben have altogether? Let's read it again, but this time annotate our application problem. Ben is a clock collector. He has 8 digital clocks, so I circled 8 because that's a number, and I underlined digital clock so I can know what exactly he has 8 of. And 5 circular clocks. Again, I circled 5 because that's the number, and I underlined circular clock so I can know that he has 5 clocks that are circles. How many clocks does Ben have altogether? I underlined altogether because it is a math word. So think to yourself, if I'm putting things together, am I taking them apart or am I putting them into one group? Before we solve, let's go over some misconceptions. Think, what words or items in this application problem could I find confusing? If you're not sure about something, reread it again or ask an adult or sibling for some help, but do not ask them for the answer. All right, guys, it's time to work. Get your paper and your pencil or whatever you're choosing to write with. Pause the video here so you can stop and see the screen while you solve the problem. Press the play button after you've solved your problem so we can cover a solution. Pause here. Thank you for coming back and pressing play. I hope you took all the time you needed to solve your problem and that you double-checked your work, because now we're going to jump into one solution for today. So solution number 1, I solved my problem with quick math drawings. I said quick math, and I know that I've told you all repeatedly that quick math is lines and circles, but sometimes quick math can be a rectangle or a square. So I did my quick math with little rectangles today. So I did 8 digital clocks. So if you look on the top, my reddish orange, I did 8 of those. And then my next group was my circular clocks, which I represented with the yellowish orange. The colors also match the numbers in the number story. So when I put my 8 and then I put my 5, I added them all together and I got 13. Let's take a moment and count them together. Start touching the orange clocks and we'll work our way down to the yellow clocks as we count. Ready? Put your finger on the first rectangle and let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So when I counted my clocks all together, I got 13. How did you solve your problem? Share your solution with me. Remember, one of our mathematical practices is modeling math, and I know you guys know a lot of different ways to model math. Take a picture of your work and upload it in Class Dojo so I can check it out. Now it's time to do the writing part. Yay! Now it's time to answer our question by writing our sentence. There are 2 ways you could answer this question. Ben has 13 clocks altogether. Ben has 13 clocks total. I would prefer if you said altogether because the application problem specifically used the word altogether. Also, if you wrote a complete sentence, please kiss your brain. If you just wrote 13, please say 13 clocks and then add the words Ben has in front of it, because if we're writing this on a plain piece of paper and I just see 13 clocks, I'm not going to know what you're answering. So please remember that when you write the W section of your RDW application problem, use a complete sentence so whoever's reading your work knows exactly what you solved. Time for our exit ticket. Many of you know that Tuesday is Taco Tuesday for Miss Monroe. So of course I celebrated Taco Tuesday with some tacos. Let's check out our exit ticket. Miss Monroe celebrated Taco Tuesday and bought some tacos. She bought 6 chicken tacos and 8 shrimp tacos. How many tacos did she buy altogether? Again, pause the video here if you need to, so you can stop and solve the problem on your paper. The answer is not on the next slide. You need to upload your answer into Class Dojo, and I will give you some points if it's correct, and I'll give you some feedback if it's incorrect, and then I will give you some points after you correct your work. Have a fantastic time, first grade. Keep up the great work. Bye, guys.